Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So today I want to show you guys how to get high cordials for your gatherers. Now this can be for general use or prepping for 7.2 when we get cosmic exploration. So there's only basically three methods of getting high cordials: purple scrips, sky builder scrips, or island sanctuary. So I'm going to give you guys the diadem method of getting high cordials. And of course I will showcase the purple and the sanctuary versions as well. So if you go to the resource inspector inside of the firmament, which is unlocked in 3.3, you'll go to the resource list. Now you'll see here that the artisanal sky builders items go for 3 sky scripts per 5 items turned in, which means that you need 70 to get a sky spoil to get yourself a high cordial. Now you can easily get this faster if you are a fisher, because fishing ones are a little bit easier to do. Because when you see here, you have the lightning chaser, then you have the little thalaos, which will give you a crap ton of sky scripts, and the other ones can also give you 7, 12, 6, 10, so on and so forth. So it's a lot easier doing with fisher. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and enter the diadem, talk to the mission commander inside of the firmament to get in there. Now you can use your versatile lures for fishing, because it's a lot easier to do than actually using bait. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down to this island right here with your fisher. So inside the diadem, if you see the weather change, go pick up the legendary nodes in the diadem to get a crap ton of sky scripts. So minor and lightning is going to be right about here. So you'll be able to get the lightning materials. There is the lightning fish you also can catch, but I don't remember exactly where those are. So anyway, the location that we are is X12.7 Y23.0. So you're going to be utilizing the prize catch method. Make sure you have versatile lure on. Then you're going to use modest lure, because we're trying to catch a ghost faerie, which you can mooch in order to get the little thalaos, if we can get it. You also can use the spare hand to hold on to them if you want. It'll cost you 100 GP. Let's go ahead and mooch that. And we can't choose what we get through ambitious lore, so we have to get what we can get. Also, if you want to use prize catch here, which I don't think it makes a difference, you can use spareful hand first, but I don't think high quality or large really matters. So we ended up getting the little thalaos. Nice. So we basically do it again. So if you get little thalaos, that's, like I said, a lot of sky scripts. So sometimes you won't get it. Like right now, it won't pop up sometimes. But that's the RNG of the modest and ambitious lures. But we did get an ash fish, which is not what we want. So fisher is definitely probably more lucrative than doing botanist the miner, but you don't get compressed aether for fishing, which you can use to blast enemies for more loot. Then you can use your thalaos favor to get more GP back. And basically rinse and repeat. It's a lot better than having to grind 70 items just to get one spoil. With fisher, you can get that much faster with a lot less trouble. So the longer the bite, it will be little thalaos. So if you guys want to know how to get the weathered fish, Teamcraft does have a good text guide for how to do that. And there you go. So basically do that until you have enough little thalaos, then we can turn these in. Alright, so talk to the resource inspector. Auto submit, and then we can see that we're getting 248 sky scripts with just 2 thalaos. And then of course we're getting 5 for one, the ash fish, which is not bad. So if you also get the black fanfish, which is probably the second best one you can get, that's going to be 12 each. So you would have to make at least 3 of these to get 1 sky spoil. Alright, so we get 253 sky scripts just from that. Okay, so once you're done getting as many of those as you can, up to 10,000 is the max, come over here to the supplier. I think it's materials here. And then you're going to get a steel sky spoil for 40 each. So I can get 6. So 2 thalaos gives you 6 of those spoils. Not too many people know about this, so that's why I'm highlighting it. So take the gatekeeper to exit, and then you're going to go straight back when you get out, because that will be going into the next section of the foundation. Because this is where the old diadem used to be. So talk to the spoils collector under steel. Then you have a high cordial for 1 steel spoil. So I was able to get 6. So if you don't want to spend purple scripts to get high cordials, you can work on your Fisher points to get your pterodon mount from ishgard restoration and get high cordials at the same time. All it's going to cost you is some versatile lures, some GP, and a little bit of patience. Or if you want, you can do botanist and miner. If you're going to be doing crafting, I believe it's 80 sky scripts per the highest collectability on the expert recipes. But if you guys want to do it that way, you can use my macro that I have right here. Also, you can use the video that I posted, which I'll make sure to link. But this can be done quite easily with the Everseekers set. You don't have to worry about accidentally completing the item because we do quality first before progress. Next is to the Island Sanctuary method, which is going to be the end of Endwalker's main story quest. So the workshop is where you'll get your handicrafts done. This is where most of your blue calories will come from. The Overseas Casual Discord will take care of all this for you if you're at max rank. I don't know if they help you do it when you're not fully optimized. So the work week will be based off real life, 7 days. The first day off of the mammoths will be on Tuesday because we don't know what the cycle will be, and it's impossible to know. And the other one will be determined by the Overseas Casual Discord, so they'll let you know everything you need. So doing this efficiently will help you get your calories. Now, you also have the challenge log once per week by doing 20 handicrafts and then collecting 100 items either by yourself or through your granaries. Which is going to be through this NPC, you only have 2. You must pay them blue calories to have this done, and you have to have it done because only the rare resources come from this. And you need those to level up. So I think it's 350 for both, I think. So it's a well investment if you're going to be doing this properly. Now, if you do not have max rank and you don't have optimized with your workshops, there is option 2, which is exports. So you need 150 green calories for 1 high cordial and 60 blue for that. So you need to pass in, I think, 50 of these. Or it must be 160, I think I just said. So it's 54 or 50, I don't remember. So I'll talk to the calorie NPC over here. And it is 150. Okay, so basically passing 50 of those items to get 1 high cordial. Now the more tools that you unlock, the more materials you can get from each node. So you guys can get like 2 to 3 at one time. Now if it's blue, then it's going to be 60 calories. So for rare materials from the granary, all you need is at least 3. If it's produce, you get 4, 5, and 6. Obviously, they'll be determined by the seeds. So 4, you'll need 15. If it's 5, you will need 12. And if it's 6, you'll need 10. And your leavings from your animals, you have 12, which will give you 5 to get 1 high cordial, which you can get from the seafarers. Under materials and items, you'll find it right here. Okay, so if you're doing the gathering method, you're going to take your flying mount and you're going to come up here to the tippy top of the summit. I think this is at rank 10. You have 10 nodes up here, And of course, they will respawn after the 10th node is hit. So let's head up there now, and I'll show you guys what you'll be doing. Now the first thing you need to do is put gatherer mode on. As you can see, here's all the nodes. So pick this one here first. And then you're going to go in a cycle. There's a macro that you can use that will take you to the next possible node. But as you can see here, we're getting 3 from that one, 2 from these here. This rock here, the speckled, gives you 2. So it's 2, 3, 2, 2. Or 2, 2, 3. And then you go like this until you get to the last one, which will respawn the first one. So you do this ad nauseum until you're satisfied, or until you have enough to pass in for green calories. There is an achievement for doing this, I think 30,000 times, so you guys can work on that as well. But this is also a good way to level up when you have the top of the mountain accessible, I think at rank 10. Alright, so that's the Island Sanctuary method. And the last way is to, of course, purple scrips, which will be determined by the player and what they want to do. Now, if you're going to be doing Fisher, Dawntrail has a good one, at least in my opinion, the platter shell, which has a very small fish pool, so getting this is pretty easy to get. You catch the other powerful hooks that fish, and this is the only powerful one that you can catch. And the other one is a precision bite, so it's pretty easy to get. The mock scar is the second easiest one, gives you 108 for the highest, which I did make videos on most of these, so the mock scar, the glitter gill, mirror carp, and the platter shell, I made videos on all these. But those are my 2 options that I would do with Fisher. You also can do ocean fishing, which is, I think, in the odd hours right now because of the daylight savings thing and all that, so it'll be determined by what section of the world that you live in. So check the NPC near the boat to see when they are going to be going on the next voyage. If you're going to be doing, the second best way of doing this, in my opinion, is the Thunderbolt Eels, which is 109, but you need thunder weather in the forelands for this to happen. Fruity Snacks says that's probably the best way to do it if you have that weather condition up. If you're going to do Botanist and Miner, if you don't want to waste your GP, you can do the one that's going to be up all times, and you can just do the 700 to 999 version, which gives you 7, so you're going to have to do it a couple of times, I think like 8 to get one high cordial, or if you're lucky enough to get the 1000 out of 1000, you can get 20 purple scrips. Otherwise, you guys can go through the cycle. Alright, so here we are in Labyrinthos. I have the relic complete and in my hand. You don't have to get it to the highest level, you just need the buff that gives you 20% increase, which I think is actually like the first upgrade. So this is going to give me 20% increase to my intuition rate. So first thing we're going to do is scour. It triggered, that's very nice. We got collector standards, so do meticulous. Got it again. So if you want the 7 scripts, you're going to go for the second highest. If that happens, go for the highest, which is 1000, which is max 20. And then if you want to use your GP, go ahead and use Salad Reason. Rise to the World if Eureka procs. Now we can't use this because we're already at max, so collect first. And then use it. Use it again. Then proc, so go ahead and gather. So if you want to do this on the ones that are timed node, then you'll follow the purple script rotation that I use. And if revisit procs, you do it all over again. So I ended up getting 6, 1000 out of 1000, so that's 20 times 6. So that's 120 purple scripts. So if you just want to use no GP, then you can do Scour, and then if you get the buff, Meticulous. And then if you get Meticulous to proc, it's Gathering Attempt Saved, then you keep going. It's not exactly the best way of doing it, but if you guys don't want to waste your GP, then you can do it this way. So we're going to see if we get the proc to happen, which it did, and we got it saved. So we're going to try that again. It worked, and we got another 1000. So obviously this is more bang your head against the wall method, but that's why I like Fisher and of course ocean fishing and the other methods better. But if you guys want to do it this way, you're more than happy to do so. Alright, so let's head back and let's pass these in. Alright, so we are at the appraiser. Now it does not matter which one you go to. As you can see, I've already passed in my items through my log here. I got my 6 high cordials. Now, if you're going to be doing this for materia, I would recommend doing the spirit bomb method over this because you want your high cordials for the future. So go to the regional folklores, do that twice, you'll find the high cordials here. So a stack is 1980 for 99. Alright, so hopefully in the future they'll give us another cordial because right now we can reach over 1,000 and 400 for high cordials is just not enough GP regenerated. But hopefully in the future we'll get another one. And hopefully on Cosmic Exploration will give us a 4th method of getting the high cordials. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm almost hitting 20,000 subscribers on this channel, and I would appreciate it if you guys do hit that subscribe button. But of course, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy farming! And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.